Nolagent here at the Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Yeah.
Welcome to Nolagent. Let the good times roll. Smoky Mountain Knife Works, the world's largest knife store in Sevierville, Tennessee, advertises they have the largest in stock, on hand, selection of knives for sale, and if it cuts, they carry it. Our Tennessee travel vlog really recommends this as a must-do stop for a Smoky Mountain gift shop visit on your way to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee and Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Smoky Mountain Knife Works really does have an amazing selection of knives, swords, blades, ammo, firearms, and an amazing assortment of many other items, with clothing being one of the largest options outside of blades. And if the Smoky Mountain Knife Works wasn't huge enough, they also have an assortment of many other businesses in this area. You might as well call it a shopping mall. They have Uncle Hank's Handmade Knives here, where you can make your own knife even. So there really are a lot of fantastic businesses nearby where you can spend a lot of time and have a really excellent adventure exploring all the various shops around here. So I had really excellent timing and arrived in the middle of a rainstorm. So let's go ahead and head on inside here and check this place out. Now on the outside, they also had a food truck and a drink vendor, so you can even eat here as well. Smoky Mountain Knife Works is also the location of the famous Relic Room, which is advertised as having the largest diversity of history for sale in North America. This is one of many Smoky Mountain's gift shop options in the area. This gift shop is definitely a lot more than just a gift shop, and is more of a major tourist attraction, with their store holding so many things to see, do, and buy, with a really overwhelming big selection of so many items that you really need to plan on spending some time here to see all the attractions and even begin to appreciate this huge inventory. I'm overwhelmed just the minute that I walked in with, look at this huge selection of items. There are so many things. So obviously with such a huge inventory, there is no way we're going to be able to cover everything in this video that they have here. We will be doing just a walkthrough just so you can get a slight understanding of just the huge selection. Now I did notice a lot of their display cases were vacant, as they had sold out of so many items, as bladed pieces of tools and art and otherwise are very popular. They have everything here from functional bladed knives for everything from outdoorsmen to chefs to home cooks to fantasy display items. Any type of bladed item I could imagine they had here. It was so amazingly overwhelming with just the selection here. I've been in many types of stores like this in the past, but I've never seen any place with a selection that is anywhere close to what they have here. If you've ever visited Cabela's, Bass Pro Shop, Walmart, none of those compare. This place has such a huge selection, and then just amazing decorations throughout the store. There's so much history and just all kinds of amazing displays that are located throughout the store. So it really is a lot more than just a huge inventory of items. It also has a lot of culture of the area, a lot of wildlife mounted, a lot of definite historical photos, and when you get to the Relic Room, whoa, we'll be coming out to that shortly to visit that. That's a huge historical area that would make any collector of antiques, old military items, and any other things associated with history very, very happy. I mean, honestly, if I was looking for one specific thing in here, I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, they just have a huge selection just of snacks and candy right here next to the cash registers. Wow. I mean, there are a lot of staff people walking through here, so I guess you could ask them. I mean, you have huge carts to shop with here as well. So definitely, this is just such an impressive display of items. You could probably spend a week looking around in here and probably not see every last detail of the items they have here. I did a really quick walk through here, saw so many amazing, beautiful items, interesting items, I didn't even know what to think about them items, but definitely this was one of the most impressive stores I've visited in all of my travels. So I would say this is a must-do stop if you're in the area, simply to check out this menagerie of so many things. It is quite amazingly impressive with just the sheer volume here. Wow, as we look at these cases over here, all these bins of items of so many things, it's like, wow. If you are planning on doing any camping in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, you certainly could stock up pretty well just in here with the amazing selection of items they have here. So definitely, it's an excellent outfitter store just for any kind of general outdoor adventure you might want to be engaged in. They even have the water wheel up here, so if you want a little tourist reminder of what water wheels are and what they work. I think they used to actually have it turn. I've heard from other people, but it didn't seem to be working in this area. They might have more than one water wheel though. I can't say for sure this is the only water wheel. I might be missing one. The upstairs area actually used to house a museum that was currently closed. I don't know if that was due to the COVID-19 situation or if that museum is permanently closed. They simply just had a little rope across it saying closed. So maybe in the future that gets restarted again. So don't have any idea for certain about that. If you know about that, comment below and let us know. Wow, this definitely is a popular spot. Lots of people in here. This is a very busy place. And I mean, I would not, say I'm the largest expert on the outdoors. I was a Boy Scout. I was in the military. I have a decent knowledge of outdoor survival skills, camping, hunting, fishing. But they have things in here that I've never seen. So I would say that, I'm not the most up-to-date on all the most recent Gucci equipment, but I've got a pretty decent knowledge of what most things are, even when they're the newest and best things. However, there's things here I've never seen before. I have no clue what they do. So, whoa, I am overwhelmed with all the amazing things they have here. And it's just they have the Benchmade, the Gerber signs here, but then there's not exactly Benchmade and Gerber products under that sign all the time. So just because you see a sign for a product doesn't mean there's necessarily that product under it all the time. And it is a little not the most organized by topic or type. Things are sort of strewn about a bit, would be my only negative feedback, is there's not really any kind of really good directory to find a specific item you might be looking for. So most likely the most efficient way to really find a specific item would be asking one of the employees here, would be my best guess. Their website is also pretty comprehensive, so maybe shopping online can be easy too. Uh-oh, watch out all you Game of Thrones fans. I have taken the Iron Throne and will rule as your king for as long as I sit here and I'm about to get up. So, I hope you enjoyed my brief reign as your king, and I expect all due deference and respect for that. I'm sure somebody has poisoned me now and I'm not going to live long, so we're going to continue on walking around, and we are looking for the Relic Room. It's in the center of the building, I believe. So we just saw one sign for it. Here is another sign on the right for the Relic Room, so I'm guessing it is somewhere off to my right. But wow, look at all these items on the wall here. Just an amazing selection of photographs and items, and so many hanging displays in here. Whoa, it's just, wow, multiple levels of just so many interesting things. It's never ending, it almost seems. You just keep seeing just item after item after item in here. And, here we go, Roaring Fork Antiques and Knives section. And we have a waterfall, so there could be maybe a water wheel somewhere for the watermill to run in that, but I didn't see it, but it is a waterfall. Maybe that runs somewhere to work a water wheel. Of course, a big stuffed bear for our taxidermy fans. And, some other random items over here. Wow, just for the pictures and displays alone, it's worth a visit. And then if you need to buy something on top of that, that's just bonus. So, looks like we're getting in some clothing items, some shoes over here on the left for our footwear section, some clothing items in this section. So definitely for your outdoor outfitting needs, this could be a selection. More taxidermy up all over the place. So we do get a nice selection of some wildlife mounted on the walls everywhere, along with our clothing selection. So as we power on forward, you also get some pretty good exercise in here because you do so much walking and running up and down stairs. You can go ahead and call that your exercise for the day, I would say also. Unless you're going to be hiking up in the Smoky Mountains, you might need to save a little energy. Don't plan on going to this store and then going on a hike after unless you're in top fit state. I think maybe we're in some candles, maybe some kind of other items. I'm not really sure what kind of section this even is at the moment. Maybe some different types of home decor, coffee mugs. All right, the Relic Room. I found it finally. It was a little bit of a hunt to find it, but now I have found the entrance to the Relic Room, and I have to say, this is a lot of fascinating, interesting stuff. I could spend a lot of time in here. There are so many fascinating items in here. Wow, look, they have geological things, they have all sorts of different types of minerals, rocks, fossils. My goodness, this is a gift paradise for the really hard to shop for people that don't like the normal items. You could certainly find an extremely special, unique item in this section of the store. There are some things in here I've never seen anywhere else, so certainly this is for your special people that have that unique taste for a unique item. You certainly could find nearly one-of-a-kind items in here, or very rare items here. And surprisingly, a lot of it is not that expensive. There really were some pretty darn affordable things in here that were very interesting and unique items that I think would make a lot of people happy. I think I could literally spend days perusing all of the minute details of so many interesting things in here. But we're going to go ahead and continue our tour. We can't stand here forever as we need to let you see some of the rest of this place. And oh, by the way, this is my first visit as well. So somehow, in all the years that I came through this area, I never stopped here. So I'm blown away that I have neglected visiting here for so long. I feel so left out that I never knew how amazing this place was. During past visits, when I saw this, I was like, yeah, you know, it's just a shop with a bunch of knives. I can go online and find better knives and more cool stuff these days. How wrong I was. I had no idea that this was so much more than a mere knife store. Oh my goodness, what a selection of items that are unlikely to be found in such a combination anywhere else in the world. This is a very unique, special place, certainly. Oh look, cheese even on the left. Oh, well, I didn't get any cheese, but who knows? It's good to know where the cheese is. Some condiments. We're in the little cooking area now, it seems like. So, little food, cooking items, grill, so you can certainly get some other things. Uh-oh, wait, look up here. Now, I have seen some other video footage of where these guys worked and played. They had an out of order sign on it when I visited, unfortunately. And here we go. I circled back around at the Relic Room, and they had more stuff to see. When I was trying to find my way out, I ended up back through the Relic Room. They had this special little museum up here at the top of the stairwell that just kind of dead-ended, and they had a fascinating little collection of all of these knives up here. So this was an interesting spot that just had a collection, I think, of a specific brand of knife, but I wasn't quite sure, but I am thinking that it is a specific brand or type of knife. I couldn't really understand exactly what all was going on because it was so overwhelming with so much stuff. If you have an idea what this dedication museum area is all about, comment below and let us know. Was very interesting. Big, huge Bowie knife over the top of it and all. So as we continue our adventures through the store, a lot more stuff to see. It's like, whoa, it just doesn't end. The store goes on and on and on. And usually I'm a pretty good navigator. I know where I'm going, but you just go through all of these turns and mazes and different areas. So you really kind of get turned around and lost and don't know where you are. Oh look, a canoe even over here, another display, a cougar or a mountain lion, some sort of larger North American cat, I believe, a Native American mannequin, and then some more clothing items. Okay, so I think I came through some of this area earlier, and here we go. Another large area to look at. This is a nice sort of central atrium area to kind of gain your bearings again. Look around and see a lot more stuff. Wow. So definitely it's a navigation challenge, so you can work on your navigation skills as well in here to make sure you don't get lost in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And just the taxidermy display in here is also worthy of a gander. They have quite a selection. These animals are not native to North America in many cases. There appear to be some animals from throughout the world here. I'm pretty sure that we don't have elephants in the Great Smoky Mountains or anywhere in North America that are native. So they do have a lot of interesting things here. And even their exit has a pocket knife on it. So wow, what an overwhelming place. And I even forgot to ask you to please smash that subscribe button and hit that thumbs up in the video, as it really would help me. And comment below what you thought about this amazing place. And tune in next time for more good food, good times, and good people.
Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you would just click on the little circle here with a picture of my head in there and subscribe to the NOLA Jet channel, it would really help me a lot. I really appreciate it. Thank you.